Between January 5th and January 12th, the sky enters a configuration that doesn't happen often, and when it does, it rarely goes unnoticed internally. Venus and Mars move into close alignment with the Sun in what astrology calls a Cazimi, a moment when planetary energies are not weakened, but clarified. This is not a loud transit. It doesn't announce itself through external events. It works quietly, through awareness, through subtle shifts in motivation, and through a growing sense that something inside is reorganizing its direction. If the first days of January felt slow or emotionally dense, this period begins to answer why and to show what starts to come into focus next. In astrology, a Cazimi occurs when a planet moves into the very heart of the Sun. Normally, planets too close to the Sun are considered overwhelmed by its light. But in a Cazimi, the opposite happens. The planet's themes are purified, recentered, and brought back to their core function. With Venus involved, this affects values, relationships, attraction, and what we consider meaningful. With Mars involved, it affects how we act, how we pursue desire, and how we use our energy. The Sun acts as a lens, bringing clarity not to what we should do, but to why we want to do it. This is not about speed. It's about alignment between desire and action. This Cazimi does not happen in isolation. It follows an emotionally charged lunar period that surfaced sensitivity, memory, and unresolved feelings. Lunar cycles often prepare the ground before planetary clarity can emerge. That's why many people experience this week not as a sudden push forward, but as a soft internal settling. Emotions calm slightly, reactivity lowers. And in that calmer space, discernment becomes possible. The question subtly shifts from, "What should I do next?" to, "What is actually worth my energy now?" Mars represents initiative, drive, and how we move toward what we want. When Mars passes through a Cazimi, it marks the beginning of a new internal cycle, one that unfolds over the next 2 years. This reset is rarely dramatic at first. Instead, it shows up as a change in motivation, a loss of interest in misaligned effort, clearer boundaries around energy, and a desire to act with intention rather than urgency. This is not burnout, it's refinement. The sky is not taking energy away, it's redirecting it. This period unfolds in 3 overlapping phases. First, clarity. Not answers, clarity about what no longer fits. Second, reorientation. A quiet pull toward something simpler, truer, more sustainable. And third, internal commitment. Not visible yet, not announced, but felt. These phases don't rush each other. The sky moves slowly here, inviting you to do the same. Astrologically, people often experience this alignment as mental focus returning gradually. Emotional steadiness after intensity, reduced tolerance for noise or obligation, and a clearer sense of inner yes and no. If you feel less reactive, less interested in forcing outcomes, and more attentive to subtle signals, that is not disengagement. That is alignment beginning to form. This is not a week for dramatic decisions. It's a week for noticing what feels honest, what feels draining, and what feels quietly motivating. You don't need to act yet. You only need to recognize where your energy wants to go next. Between January 5th and January 12th, the sky doesn't ask for speed. It asks for truth. Between moons, astrology to understand what you feel.